Welcome everybody to Pokemmo. This is a fun little game I found a while back, a few years ago, and it's fairly to the title. It is when it came out, the original Pokemon game, but Fire Red, Leaf Green, that version, and it's just been turned into MMO. And so I thought I would play, Pokemon Go is really popular right now, just coming out. But I thought I'd play this just because I figured this would be a fun little game to record, and it's the original game. So my character looks kind of derpy because I went to make his beard brown, and then somehow it's turned white. So I know you can get a character customization kit. And we'll probably use that to fix his old man beard. But for now, we'll get into the game. So got to get through Professor Oak here. Oh, excuse me, can't go in that tall grass or you'll get jumped by Pokemon. So yeah, I think the starter we'll go with. I think we're gonna go with Charmander. Because when I normally play these games, I usually always pick, at least with this one, I always pick Bulbasaur. Because Bulbasaur has he's my favorite. But the one I always least pick is Charmander. And I'm going to go Charmander this time because I haven't picked Charmander in a while. And I really like Charmeleon and I really like Charizard. But I've always liked Bulbasaur. So if I had to pick between... Bulbasaur is my favorite starter, like just as the starter Pokemon, like his first evolved form. Bulbasaur is my favorite. And then I think Wartortle would have to be the second favorite, like out of the evolutions. And then Charizard is definitely the favorite out of the final evolution of the three original starters. So got a long way to get to Charizard, but we'll start with Charmander. And Charmander's a good little fire type to have. It takes a while to get a good fire type in this game. And it's fairly easy to get... I wouldn't say grass types because they're bug types. But, in the forest you can get a... I can't speak. A Caterpie. Or, a Caterpie was the best example. And you get Caterpie. And then you can grind out to a Butterfree really quickly. It's not hard at all. And so you have Butterfree, and Butterfree can learn grass moves, and so that can be your grass type for a while, and that can be what helps you get through the first gym, because fire is definitely not good against rock, and so that'll make battling Brock a little difficult. But until then, we have Charmander. Alright, so we're going to get just right into it, no dilly-dally. We're going to progress up here and get stopped by this woman first because she's going to tell me about trainer tip signs. Thank you. So yeah, we gotta get up to the next city, and we got to pick up Professor Oak's parcel, his package up there. And so once we do that, we'll come back down here, and that's when we'll get our Pokedex. And so once we have the Pokedex, that's when the real game starts. Which I guess the game is started now because theoretically I guess you could just sit here and grind out your Charmander for however long you wanted. But you don't have any Pokeballs and you don't have anything really else to do, and you can't progress. So we're battling this Pidgey. It's taken a while because he's using Sand Attack, which is the bane of my existence. It's probably my least favorite move because it just makes it impossible to hit anything. Always attacks missed. It's so annoying. And then whenever I seem to use it, it never works. And so I've missed 2 attacks in a row now, and I think this Pidgey is going to Sand Attack me again. I think if you would have used Tackle again, then I probably would have died. But hopefully the scratch hits. Nope. Alright, so Charmander's probably going to get KO'd here. Yep, so that really sucks. Not the first, but the second Pokemon, the battle we get into, we lose. And it's because of the stupid Sand Attack. Alright, you've probably seen some people walking around with their Pokemon. I forgot, one little good thing about this game is it adds the Soul Silver ROMs, and so it lets you have your Pokemon behind you. So we'll have our little buddy Charmander here, even though he did just lose to a Pidgey. I mean, that's really my fault, but still. I forgot you can talk to this guy or gal and get a potion, which this might help if, you know, we get it put up on another bully Pidgey. But caught right there at the end. Oh, and it's a Rata. Rata, so it seems like everyone always starts off the game with a Pidgey and a Rata, because, you know, they're the first two you encounter. I know you can get a Mankey up towards the in the next town on the left right there. I'm pretty sure you can get a Mankey. I'm not 100% on that. But so Mankey's a really good Pokemon to have to begin with, because it's a fighting style, and that's it's just really nice to have a different than just, you know, normals besides whatever type you picked at the beginning. But yeah, so Charmander's already up to level 70. He learned Ember. So that Ember right there, that'll help with getting through the forest up here. But Charmander won't be much use to me when we get to the gym. I'll just only be able to use like Scratch and let's heal Charmander real quick. Scratch, and then besides that, he won't be good for much because it's a rock gym and Charmander gets wrecked. Charmander actually does very poorly in the first two gyms because you have a rock gym and you have a water gym. That's why Bulbasaur is the easy pick, because Bulbasaur is going to get you through the first two gyms no problem. Like, you could probably solo the gyms with just Bulbasaur. And so Bulbasaur is really easy for the first two gyms. Squirtle is probably the second easiest because it's a rock gym, and you'll learn Water Gun fairly quickly. And so that'll get you through there. And then you go to a water gym. So Squirtle's not at a disadvantage there, but Charmander has it rough for the first two gyms. You're not going to find much use for Charmander. And it really takes a while for the other two starters' weaknesses to really start coming out. But Charmander has it hard first, and I think he really shines towards the end of the gyms. But we have the parcel now, and we're going to take it back to Professor Oak, and this is what's going to give us our Pokedex to start. But yeah, so we'll get all this stuff in here. That guy's got an Absol. All right, cool. You know, it's been a while since I've played the original games, so I'm not going to remember everything. I'm going to need y'all to bear with me on that. But for the most part, I know what's going on. But I don't get into any of the, you know, we're not going to do this for battling, so we're not going to get into the meta game of, oh, I've got to, you know, get the right Pokemon with the right type and the right characteristics. We're not going to worry about any of that. We're just going to play the game to play the game. But so we're getting the main job of the game, and that's to fill the Pokedex. That's the main goal of all the games, is fill the Pokedex. That's how most of them start. So yeah, so we've got our Pokedex, and now we are off. We got some Pokeballs too, so I'll probably catch a Pidgey or a Rata if we get caught up on one here, which is more than likely going to happen. Wow, we've actually made it through most of it. We're surely going to get stopped here though, and we'll catch whatever comes our way. Wow, we made it all the way through there without a Pokemon. Okay, well, that's not bad. But I'm going to go up here and to the left. I know we need to go straight to go into the forest to progress to Pewter Town or Pewter City. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm going to walk over here. I'm not going to walk all the way over here because I know my rival is over here, and we're not ready for that battle yet. But I am going to look in the right here. Oh, and there's a Mankey. Awesome. So I'm definitely going to try to catch this Mankey. Mankey, one of my favorites in the original games. Really, almost all there's not a lot of Pokemon I don't like in the original games. They're all really good. Towards sort of the later games, there's some really ones. They're just like, oh, this is alright, I don't want this thing, but I'll catch it to fill the Pokedex. But there's a lot of them I really like in the original game. That's sad because you can't use them all. But we got a Mankey. We can almost fill our team bar here. We can catch a Rata and also grab ourselves a Pidgey. But so we're gonna we'll hit it one more time, and we'll get ourselves this Rata. And I'm not going to worry about nicknames at the moment, just because I've never really been good at giving them nicknames, so I usually just leave them as their own name. Maybe if we think of something creative at the time, or you guys let me know something, then I can give something a nickname. You know, you can always change it later. So yeah, we got a Rata. So we're starting off the bat. We're doing a quick wow. All right. Oh, a Sparrow. I don't think I've ever started off the game with Sparrow, but I'm gonna catch it. Even if, I don't end up using all these Pokemon throughout the game, having a full team with Charmander going into Brock is really smart, because of you're going to need them, because really all you can find are normal types, besides the forest, where you can get like a Caterpie and grind it out into a Butterfree. But yeah, so that'll be really our only pseudo grass type Pokemon that we'll have to battle Brock with. But yeah, so actually I want to get a Pidgey, because I really like Pidgey. I really like Pidgeot. And so I probably won't keep Sparrow as my my bird type, but I'll definitely evolve it into a Pharaoh and fill the Pokedex slot, and I'll use it until I fill up the slots and I find something better. I'll probably pick up a rock type coming through the forest. Oh, wow, an early on Weedle. I usually don't see the Weedles until you get up into the forest, but I think we'll grab this Weedle. It's a weaker Weedle, but we'll grab it. Bug types are very easy to evolve. Weedle evolves at level 5, and then is it 5 or 7? 5, I think. And then I think that's wrong. I don't know. And then you get your Beedrill, and Beedrills can be really strong. So we've already got 5 Pokemon. So our team is already almost full, and there's still a good bit of stuff. And there's the Pidgey. So this is what I wanted. Like I said, Pidgey will probably win out the battle over Sparrow, just because Pidgey's a staple of the original games. There's always that bird type in the games. There's always the first bird type, whether it's like a Pidgey or what is it in the Johto region? It's not Hoot Hoot, is it? Is it Hoot Hoot? It might be Hoot Hoot. So yeah, you've got your Pidgeys, your Hoot Hoots, your Talos, I think is the Hoenn version. Starly in the Pearl games. But yeah, so we have a full team already, and so what I'll do, just because I'm a huge fan of Butterfree, but I love Butterfree, so I'll probably catch a Caterpie, and then when we get to Pewter City, we'll probably replace Weedle with Caterpie, and we'll go and I'll grind out some levels. I'll probably get everyone around 10, just because that's what we're gonna need to be able to beat Brock. But we have a full team, and so we should be fine. I think that Mankey knows Low Kick, and so that'll be really helpful against Onix. Low Kick does more damage based on the weight of the Pokemon, so that'll be really helpful. So yeah. Alright, so we've made it into the forest, and I think this is going to be a good stopping point for me. So next time when we come back to this game, I'll get through the forest, and we're going to clear the forest. We're going to find all the items, we're going to battle all the trainers, and I'm going to fill up the Pokedex some more, catch some more stuff. I actually need to go back and get some more balls, but I'll do that before we record. So yeah, we'll do the forest, and we'll make it up to Brock, and we'll beat Brock. And so that'll be a good point for the next video. And I'm actually going to make another little series in the Hoenn region of this game. Is that right, Hoenn? I think so. And so yeah, we'll do it in that game as well, and I'll alternate between videos. So it might be a little bit before you see the second part to this one, but I hope you guys will enjoy these, and I hope to see you soon.